So if we think about this education and communication, both internally and now with the extended enterprise and some of the changes we might make, if we actually come back just in our own organization, especially multinationals that are operating in different geographies with different languages, different cultures, it's almost like a different organization in some cases.
Right.
You know, you may have business units that are very different in the way that they function, not just because of the line of business that they're operating, but the culture in which they operate.
Right.
What do you have to say about, you know, how much of the training and education ought to be localized, you know, to that culture, beyond just translating the language, but actually, you know, the way the message is delivered, versus trying to use it as a way of at least having a more coherent and singular company culture?
Right.
Are you seeing any trends there? You know, where again, I guess the spectrum would be strong central company culture, despite the languages, singular company culture versus being in some ways more multicultural in your own organization.
Right. Well, I think, you know, it's definitely sort of reached the point where localization is extremely important. You want them to feel like, you know, that they hook into sort of the corporate umbrella, the greater, you know, sort of thinking and the strategy around it. But you also want to, you know, cater to the fact that, you know, they have their own operation there, that they have sort of their own local culture there, and that, you know, you really have to, you know, sort of dedicate your policies, your training, your strategies that way to help them, you know, understand that we know that your business is a little bit different here. We know that, you know, the way you do business in this country, you know, it is a little bit different, or that these are the challenges that you face that that you really need to think about. And so whether that, you know, I think we're beyond, you know, just you know, are you translating your compliance training, you know, for the local languages? You know, we're seeing, you know, a huge increase in the fact that, you know, subtitling or voiceover is not enough. You know, you really need full-on audio, visual, everything, you know, has to be sort of consolidated to, you know, cater to that localization effort. Whether it's your policies, whether it's your training, whether it's your awareness messages, all those types of things really need to be, you know, localized for that effort so that they feel like, you know, while they are operating sort of, you know, separately, they are part of that greater family, whether or not they're, you know, a subcontractor or just, you know, a different segment of operation or a business unit.